Crazy Hungarian Joe here with my Saturday night video. It's going to show you some comics. It's kind of the meat and potatoes of my collection. Um, I just recently just started collecting comic books again over the past year, so I've gathered these comics up. It started with the JLA. I've always been a fan of the Justice League of America, the older stuff, the Silver Age, Bronze, 60s, 70s, 80s. Comics I'll show you, I'm going to show you some 10 center to 15 centers ranging between 1961 and 1970. These are the older comics that I do have in the run. Um, I'm going to break this one up because I do have quite a few of them. I need a, I'm missing quite a few here and there, but that's something that can easily be collected. But I just would like to show you guys some of my older comics I've collected over the last year. Um, so let us start. Here we have Justice League November 7, from November, issue number 761. 10-cent comic, Funhouse Mirror, the Cosmic Funhouse. I love these old comics. Everyone's in the mirror. It's a shame I have such a glare. It's kind of amped through these. Look at that. Aquaman. My favorite is a Green Arrow. It's like a little Gimli. Next, these are in pretty good condition here. I have issue number 15. It's a 12 center. Superstar Spectacular Challenge of the Untouchable Aliens. Oh. Martian Manhunter there. I'm proud. I love these older comics. I'm excited every time I see one. And then we have another 12 center here. Issue number 20. Was the giant spaceman a menace or benefactor to Earth? Two opposing teams of superheroes vie with each other to solve the mystery of Spaceman X. Yeah, some of these are in really good, pretty good shape. Some of them not so much, but I'm not one to complain. As long as I have the title, as like I said, as long as I can open the book, read it, enjoy the artwork, see the story, look at the ads, see what it was like living in the 60s, that time frame when these comics came out, read the letters. It don't matter. Here, this is my prize. This is my at this point this is my collection. This is my favorite book of the collection. I love the cover. The story is so important to everything that had happened after this, with the multiverse. I have the Dark Crisis in one of the variants. Is kind of in the frame of this. But after 12 years, the legendary superstars of the Justice Society of America, featuring Crisis on Earth 1. Issue number 21, 12 center. Look at that cover. That is so awesome. When I saw this, I was like, yep, Joe needs that one. It's just fun. They got the little seance going on. Batman and Superman holding hands comfortably. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. And we have issue 22. Only by using the combined might of our power rings can we hope to free our fellow members trapped in those space prisons. Crisis on Earth 2, Justice League and Justice Society. That's a pretty cool cover right there. I can just imagine being a kid back then, and seeing this. You know, my dad used to own, my family used to own a uh, grocery store. My grandpa Joe, he was a butcher, and they'd get these comics, and they would comics that had been there for a while. They'd rip the covers off, and then they would sell them. 10 for 10 cents, a penny a piece. I'm glad some of them did keep the covers on them though, because it's kind of nice to look at. And then we have issue 25, the 5-star spectacular Outcasts of Infinity. This was kind of a cool one. How everyone, especially Flash, everyone just kind of disappears. There's that. Like I said, some of these aren't in the best of shape. This is issue number 26. Superstar Spectacular, 4 Worlds to Conquer. Haha, the instant Green Lantern uses his power ring to save his fellow members from those hourglass traps, he'll cause himself to be trapped in the same way. I'm so the Despero, I believe, is the villain. 12 center. There's that one. And then we have the Superstar Spectacular, the Eye Who Defeated the Justice League. This is issue 37. Excuse me. 27, sorry. One cover right there. Another 12 center, June issue number 28. The JLA demands the right to work. Lift the ban on Superman. Protect our super rights. Earth unfair to organize supervillains. The case of the forbidden superpowers. Yeah, I was going through these to show them tonight, and they're some of these are in really good shape, actually. Then we have issue 29, Justice Society of America, Crisis on Earth 3. But this is the one where they fight the crime syndicate. Dr. Fate using some mysticism from his mansion/castle in Salem. No. That's another fun one. And then I believe this is the conclusion to 15 Superstars, the most stupendous battle royal of all time, the most dangerous Earth of all. And here's the conclusion to that story. 12 center. I like how the crime syndicate went out in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Issue number 1. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. 1 or 2. Issue number 31, the electrifying announcement. Hawkman joins the Justice League. There you go, Higgy Pop. There you go, Higgy. Your boy. Riddle of the Runaway Room. Awesome. Hawkman joins the group. Then we got issue 36, Case of the Disabled Justice League. My arm's paralyzed. I can't fire. My super fast legs, they've merged into one. And then we got... Sorry, I'm in my garage and there's a fly bothering me. Maybe I should start reading the Fly comic. Maybe they'll leave me alone. Issue 46. Looks like we got Solomon Grundy. We got some Blockbuster and the Antimatter Man. Even looks like we got, yeah, Wildcat, Sandman, plus 7 more superheroes. Solomon Grundy. Check. Then we got the 80-page giant, World's Greatest Superheroes. Justice League, number 48. I believe this was in 66. It's from the Batman TV series. After that, you saw Batman. When 66 came out, your TV show, you saw Batman on every cover. He was on every cover. There's that one. Go check. We got another one. And once again, like I said, we got Batman on the cover. Issue number 53, 12 center, but being attacked by them was sheer disaster. 12 center. Be-do-do. Justice League of America number 55. Will a grown-up Robin win? We don't know. Looks like another Justice Society members are losing. Kind of cool. And The Immortal Queen with guest starring Batgirl number 60. I just read the Adventure Comics 464, where Wonder Woman was, one of the stories on it was Wonder Woman was battling to kill the Immortal Queen. Queen Bee, whatever. There's Batgirl. Yeah, this is issue 60, 12 center. And issue number 61. This is the Operation Jail the Justice League, where you can't tell the heroes from the villains. Got some Captain Boomerang. We got Dr. Light. We got Lex Luthor. We got the Penguin. What is this? Number 61, 12 center. And Panic from the Blackmail Box, number 62, May, 12 center. This fly, I'm so sorry. Had fun with Comic Book Memories this morning. Dr. Silver Age's channel. Got a couple of comics on the Claims channel. Cheap Comic Book Collector Rob. So my Saturdays, my first wake up, eat some breakfast, Comic Book Memories, claim sale. That's how my Saturday starts. I wait all week long for that, for Saturday mornings. It's almost like when you're younger and you're waiting for the cartoons to hit, you know, Saturday morning cartoons. They're really, look at Green Lantern's eyes there. They're looking at. Oh, I love this cover too. Now it's the toughest Justice Leaguer of them all. This has some writing on Superman's face. You don't, that's pull on his cape. Sorry. Jim Croce. One of my favorites. 63, June. 10 years before I was born. No, number 63. I'm sorry. I was like, no, that's not right. Is that? I get a little flighty sometimes. A couple weeks ago, I had I don't know if you want to call it a minor stroke or not. But I tell you, when you're laying in an MRI, you really understand things, you know, not knowing what's going on. Hey, what are you guys doing? So they put me on a bunch of pills. So I'm still trying to put words together, and I mean, it was nothing. It could have been worse, folks. It could have been worse. But I'm still breathing and showing you guys some comics. Number 66, Run. We don't stand a chance against the Dirty Half Dozen. Little Wonder Woman there. She's just like, why am I hanging out with these losers? They don't know what the hell they're doing. All right. Love the bigger 80-page giants. I believe this is the one, the Hawkman, Atom, Green Arrow. Kind of the introductory of those guys. It's fun when you buy the 80-page giant and you're like, oh look, Hawkman got in. And then you get the comic. It's actually even kind of better. Sorry. 25 center. Number 67. Going through that ring. Special invitation issue. And then we have Meet the Chaos Maker. Number 68. See on here, somebody wrote on there, 2 for 15 cents. Can you imagine that? You know, we freak out over dollar comics. Can you imagine getting 2 of these for 15 cents back then? I mean, I'm sure it was, 15 cents was a lot of change back then, but still. I really like how their faces are distorted. Chaos Maker. All right, my last 12 centers so far. We have Hawkman has been turned into salt, and the world's greatest superheroes are responsible. Look at that shame. This is issue number 72. Look at the shame. It's their fault messing with Hawkman. What is that? I got a pretty good price on that one. And number 84 jumps to a 15 center. This is from 1970. So I'd say this would be a Bronze Age. Bronze Age. When did the Bronze Age start? You read a lot about what people think of when the Bronze Age started. I really think it probably started in 70. When Neil Adams picked up on Batman, I think that changed a lot of the comics. This is stories and everything. How could primitive savages overwhelm the world's greatest superheroes? I don't know. 15 center. Justice League I like the emblem there. The DC there. Featuring The Devil in Paradise, number 84, 15-cent comic, 1970. I was still a cramp in my dad's left leg. So that's it for tonight. Those are my kind of my introductory to the my Justice League run. Like I said, I'm missing quite a few. I do have some keys. But I'm still looking. Hopefully, someday I'll have the whole run. That would be pretty cool. I also have the run of the Flash that I'll be showing too. But I'm going to kind of get my Justice League out of the way there. I mean, I'm already at about 19 minutes, and I don't want to bore you guys for another 20. But, so yeah, and then you guys have a great week. Be good. Be good to each other. I will see you next Friday on my next video, or unless I want to try to get on a live, Psychotronic Squirt Gun and those guys, but I don't really know how to work my new laptop yet, so I don't want to kind of figure it out. But I think that'd be fun to get live, going on you guys' some people's live chats and chill out and talk about stuff, and it's so much fun. So yeah, anyway, sorry, this side of my brain. Be good to each other, take care, have a great week. Thank you for watching my videos. I subscribe if you like the channel. Like if you like the channel, preferably in that order, like and subscribe, or just subscribe and like. Okay. Um, yeah, but have yourself a great week, and I will hopefully see you soon. Thank you.